drain the oil out of the gearbox, so watch it spill. Hopefully I don't get oil on me.
You better go quick.
I know.
Just let the bolt fall in there and just fish it out.
Well, I can let it fall in there. Oh, I got it all over your fake Yeezys. Let it rain. So that's part of the process. I gotta go find a rag. What? And then we're gonna have to take off this compartment after the oil's all done draining, and then we'll show you the inside gearbox cover. Okay, it's almost done dripping. You done, buddy?
The bolt back in?
It was here. Where'd it go? I had it. Oh, I lost it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, just put it in that thing. And I'll do the lazy work and I'll just use the gun.
Or just do it in from there.
Just tighten it up a little bit. Okay, you're good. Take off these bolts.
Good.
Here's another one. Oh, it's off already.
I think we have to.
Okay. There we go. Here is a part of the inside of the motor. Here is a cover. Here's the sun gear. Weighs a lot of pounds, like 15. Here is some oil on it. Very dirty. Here's some oil on the end. And here's the crankshaft. So when we start it, it moves. And then when we get forward into the motor, we're going to show you valve springs, which when the push, it's going to go forward and backward. There's 2 springs, and they're going to go forward and backwards. So here is the in part. Wait, don't you drop this. Probably should move the oil all the way, you know. Here's the back. There's one here, but I think you need oh, you can get these out. Okay, so this off.
No, don't take the gas.
Oh.
That one?
No.
No?
Take your rest of your gear casing off.
I don't know what that means.
That you may have to fix it with a hammer.
Yep, you're gonna.
Okay, you're gonna hold it though.
Go.
Engine. Here is another view of the crankshaft. Very beautiful. I've never seen this part before. So we're gonna do some more inside of the motor parts with Angelo using the gun, which is pretty dangerous.
Separated so you know where they go.
Oh yeah.
Let's go see it.
Keep that over there. Bolts is a big part of engines because there's a lot of bolts everywhere. Yeah, don't. If you hit it the other way, it's gonna tighten it.
I know.
Okay, we got them all.
Yeah.
I guess we gotta hit this with a hammer a little bit. Hold the engine. Is it coming off?
No, here we go.
Looks.
Don't hit the plastic.
Oh, then how am I
saying.
supposed to like hit it though? Okay, we're getting real close. Now, how do you pop this thing off? There we go. Oh God.
Go, you're good.
Here. Bring is the inside of the motor. A lot of here's like the gears, crankshaft. Here's the camshaft, and there's some oil in here
For the motor.
for the motor, so it runs. And that's the inside of the motor, right, Dad? The inside motor part. So we got that. That here, right here, is the bottom of your piston. Any other goodies in here? No other goodies, so Halloween's done. So, here's the cover. The gasket cover. I don't know what happened to it.
Gasket.
Huh?
Covered gasket.
It's a covered gasket, but I don't know what happened to it. It got chewed up. So we're gonna put it back together. So first we're gonna need this. So
Should
let's.
put it on the right now,
I'm gonna put it on the right way. It would hopefully.
You would replace that gasket.
Yes, normally you would replace that gasket because that's not how a gasket's supposed to look. It's supposed to
So,
be on all the way. So just hammer it a little bit, Angelo. Right?
Make sure it's lined up before you hammer it.
Make sure it's lined up. Key. It looks lined up, except this part. There we go. That was my finger.
I don't want to go too hard.
No,
No.
I don't think it's lined up.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough.
So what do we do?
Take it back out.
Here is Angelo taking off the valve cover, and let's see what's inside. So go ahead, Angelo. Just don't get in that oil pan, please. Thanks. Just get these little nuts over there. Angelo, what motor is this?
120.
Okay. What brand of motor is it? Like
Honda.
Honda. Okay, good. How many cycles is it?
How many what?
How many cycles is it?
4.
Okay, good.
I remember.
Okay. You ready to pop this little baby off? Here is the valve springs. So when your father or somebody else tries to push you off, pushes you off, you have a chain system here or a belt drive, and it moves. So these things move, and when it moves, I guess it starts.
Opens and closes the intake valve.
It opens and closes the intake valves.
Yeah.
It's some springs here.
These rods here are pushed by the
These rods you see over here are pushed by the camshaft, which we saw earlier in the video. So that's about it for that part. Now on to this side. So let's put this back together. You want to put it back together? And first we just, do this. Like hand tighten them
Nope.
first.
just leave them loose.
Or we can leave them loose. Just put them on.
If I can get this inside.
They should all be, they're all the same size. Just, you got the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move this pan out of the way real quick. On to the other side of the engine. Presented by Ryan and Angelo. Okay, so right here is the throttle
Pinch.
linkage. I almost forgot about that right there. Here right now you would have a carb
Brake.
here, and what that does is just gets the fuel and air, and it pushes it out to the air.
No, it pushes it into the piston.
Oh, pushes it in the piston. Okay, so how we get this off is we're gonna need a gun. I don't know what size it is.
10 millimeter.
Same size. What is this? A 10?
Yep.
Okay, so we're good. Oh, look how easy that was.
You want to turn it?
I
So
wouldn't
it's
do
up?
that spring first.
Oh yeah. Go get me I'll get it.
Spring's off.
You got it off?
I don't know. Do you take it off the whole thing?
Just
I'll turn it. So it's
yeah, turn it. Oh, Angel,
Oh no.
it's peeing. just hold this.
And that was just on video.
So right now we're taking off the cover, and right here you see, look, the flywheel cover, and right here is the flywheel. Angelo thought it was a fan, but it's not a fan. Oh, it is a fan,
Ooh.
but it, yeah. See, right here, yeah, I don't know why it does this, but this is the RPM. It could be slow as a turtle, or fast as rabbit. I almost said kangaroo. Okay, pop it off, Angelo. Oh, here's a dirty spot. Look at this view. Right here's the flywheel, we said.
Magneto.
Here's the magneto, which I've never heard of, but...
That creates, when the flywheel spins, it creates a spark, which then combusts the gas that the piston is.
Yes, what my father said. Because I've never heard of it. Well, let's see. Is there any other special things in here that we need to see? I thought this was a timer.
It works
Time.
on a timing base. This
'Cause-
gas.
Okay.
When this spins, that spins.
It
The thing on the
creates a
bottom.
spark at a specific time.
Okay. Any other cool things?
Can that come off?
Huh?
I don't know if that big thing can come off.
I don't know. Can that come?
Hmm?
This can't come off.
No, you're gonna have to have a flywheel puller, and you're not gonna see anything.
Okay.
Just
Put
the
that
other
back
side
on.
of the crank.
Okay. Huh?
Put it back on.
Yeah. Here it goes back on. Look at this nice red one. You got all the things lined up? You got the things? Over there.
I got two.
I got two. Oh no, I only got one right now, but I got two that I'm gonna put on.
No, one ain't crooked.
You good?
Yeah, I got this one.
No, it's on the
This
other
one
side. What are
go?
you doing? It's right there.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. You need to learn. No, I'm just kidding. You're pretty good. Right here is how we well, here is how we drain our oil regularly from the engine. And we just use a tool. Let's see.
The 10mm socket which you have.
Yeah, I use this giant thing. This orange reddish thing. And I just get the socket and I zip it off.
With a ratchet.
A ratchet extension, and I just take it off, and I grab that bucket over there, and I put it under the motor, and I let it drip. So now, you want to do the honors and tighten the engine?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna
Okay, keep going.
make it tight.
Oh my gosh. My motor almost went boom. Good. Oh. Okay. So we just covered that up. Yes. You can tighten that, I guess, a little bit. Good. So, that's about it on the motor. So here, we'll just give you a tutorial, a rundown of it. Here is the flywheel. Here's the flywheel cover. You would see a carburetor here, but right now, it's not there really anymore. Here's the head. Here's your throttle, throttle thingamajiggy. Here's your throttle cable, which you connect to your pedals up front. And here's your valve cover. Now let's flip that over, engine. Oh man, look at the mess you made, Angelo, with all that oil. So we said that was the head. You want to say some things? What's this? Come on, I'm testing you. What's this? I just said it before.
Crankshaft.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. What is this? Where does this come from?
The oil. The
From
oil
what?
for the motor.
From the motor. Okay, good. Where does this come from? Where would this come from if we put that up there?
Oil for the gearbox.
Good. So we got all these things, and that's about it. On the motor. I'll just show you the back real quick. That's the back. The
Nothing to
motor.
look at.
Nothing really. Nothing really special there. I am here, and we're talking about a carburetor. So you see this thing. This is where fuel would come out if there was fuel in here. So we just take this thing off and get it off. There we go. Got it off. And then you would pull this thing. Right here would be your float, and then you would have your carburetor jets right inside. What? I don't think we should get that much in there.
I don't know.
See that? Yep. That's about it for your carburetor. And then we got some other tools over here. What is this, Angelo?
Piston cup.
It's the piston. And you know where it's called Piston Cup? From Cars. You know, I watch that show 24/7. It's like on my daily basics. And I know. Angelo, you want to go over this? Yep, have fun. Go.
So this connects to the piston, which makes it, I guess, like connect to it, so it makes it like move.
Here's Angelo's I don't even know what you would say that is, but so right here, let's get a little closer. Here's a brand new piston for a Honda engine, which is 120 engine right here that we just showed you that we took apart. Look at all these parts, man, all full of Honda. So this piston, you saw the piston thing. Here's the piston rod. Angelo just broke something. No, I'm just kidding. So,
Oh my
look at that. That's the crankshaft, and that's about it. Right, Ange?
Yep.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Was it cool?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
That's the
Yep.
That's the piston arm.
Yep.
That
And then
connects
I
to
think
the
that basically all that oil was in there is now gone.
On a rack. That.
Look at that.
So
It's
cool.
all gone. Boom. Okay. Angelo, was that fun?
Yes.
Be back for more.